Welcome to your yoga class. We will start in wisdom pose. So you can come onto your knees, bring them mat distance apart, big toes to touch, and sitting back, stretching the hands out to the front. You can rest the forehead or the chin and the chest. And just take a couple of deep breaths into the space underneath the armpits, so widening the rib cage with every inhale. Imagine you are breathing in space in between the ribs. And then you can slowly lift your gaze, walk your hands towards your knees, bring them flat in front of you, and we'll do a couple of cat-cows here. Inhale, open the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, push the mat away, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. And continue at your own pace for another 4 to 5 rounds. Last one. Shoulders pull down, lift the chin, arch the back, and exhale around the whole back. Tuck the tailbone. And bringing the knees to touch, curl the toes under. Make sure you're stretching all 5 toes on each foot. And bring the hands to the shoulders, rotating them out to open into the upper back. Swapping directions. Good. Releasing the hands. We'll come into downward facing dog. Hands come down flat again, lifting the pelvis up to the sky. Gently bend into one leg at a time. Releasing all tension in the jaw and in the neck. And then coming to a standstill. Bring the big toes to touch and inhale the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, flare it. Just take a couple of breaths here. And then do a couple of circles with your knee to open the hip. Really see how big you can make the circles to extend the rotation into the joint, and then swap directions. And then we'll come down again, this time into Vajrasana, knees together and sitting onto the heels. Bring the hands to the back and come into a reverse prayer position with your hands. Elbows opening. If this is not accessible, you can simply hold onto the opposite elbow and pull the shoulder blades to touch. Otherwise, reverse prayer and gently rotate the head into one direction, softening the face. And exhale into the opposite direction. Inhale to the center, take a couple more breaths. And release the hands to the front again. Curl the toes, lifting the knees and pelvis back to a down dog this time. Big toes touching, left leg extends, bend the knee, flare it up to the sky and breathe. And then rotating the knee into one direction and swapping directions, opening as big and as wide as you can. And bringing the foot back down, walk the feet towards the hands, coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Soften the knees, release the neck, breathe. And releasing the arms, bend the knees even more as you curl up to stand. Take a breath in mountain pose. And we'll start the sequence at the top of the mat. You can turn to the side of the mat, big toes to touch, small gap between the heels, and we'll start with standing half moon poses. Start by bringing your right foot crossing over the left, pinky toes to touch. Inhale, reaching up, squeeze the inner thighs, hold onto your right wrist with your left hand and gently pull to the left to open the right side body. For another 2, 1. Inhale to the center. Now just swap the front leg to the back and swap the hands, holding onto the left wrist, squeezing the inner thighs for stability. Breathe. Inhale to the center, step your right foot out this time, coming into a star, reaching through the fingers, and just before we move into goddess, lift your heels, squeeze the kneecaps, pulling up, the glutes active, find length, and then exhale, heels down, bending the knees and the elbows at 90 degrees for a nice deep goddess squat. You can adjust your stance to make sure the knees are running over the ankles. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, back to star. Left foot comes at 90, right foot turns to the back. Palms into one line, pull the kneecaps up. Inhale to reach, exhale to bend and fold into Trikonasana. You can bring the bottom hand to rest on the ankle or onto the floor if it reaches. Looking at the top thumb for about 2 to 3 more breaths. Exhale, looking back down. Now bring your right hand, you can bend your knee a little bit, to the back right corner of the mat, lifting the leg into a half moon pose. Returning your gaze to the side, lift that top leg, make sure the foot is active. Inhale here, exhale, bring the foot down into pyramid pose, 45 degrees, facing the back leg now. Inhale, find length, exhale, fold over the back leg. You can walk the hands back or you can interlace them over the back leg. balancing only on the feet, but make sure your spine is straight to do that. Pulling the shoulders down, the spine tucking the chin. Inhale here. Exhale, fold maybe a little bit deeper. As you inhale, bring the hands forwards again. You can tame the fingers, lifting the back leg for standing splits and dropping the chest to the shin. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, step it as far to the back of the mat as you can. Bring the knee down for a low lunge. Lifting the heart. Now you have the option to bring your hands to the opposite elbow or to the reverse prayer position. Opening the chin and the chest to the sky. Squeeze the left glute for stability. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands to the inside of the right foot for Skandasana on the right leg. Left toes pointing up. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Left leg comes in for Malasana. Inhale here. Exhale, option to stay here or place your hands for Bakasana. Lifting the pelvis, elbows bend backwards into Chaturanga arms, lifting the knees up to the upper arms, and then shifting the weight into the hands. Engage the core. Option to just play with lifting one foot or both. And exhale, coming down. We'll move straight into Skandasana on the left. Inhale. Exhale, turning to the front of your mat now. Back knee down. Low lunge with your reverse prayer hands, or the alternative, holding onto the opposite elbow. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come to the front, taint the fingers so that you can lift into standing splits, lifting the right leg up, dropping the chest to the thigh. Inhale, lift the leg higher. Exhale, place the foot at 45 degrees for pyramid pose. Square the hips off. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Walking the hands back or interlacing them over the back leg. Find lengthen the spine, shoulders pulling down the back. And gently release. Bring the left hand to the left corner of the mat this time, and we'll hop onto the left leg and open the hip to stack the hips for the half moon pose. Straighten into the legs and then the kneecaps. Find length through the top fingers and the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, right foot comes at 90 degrees so that you can move straight into Trikonasana. Hips facing the side of the mat. Maybe you can look at the top thumb or to the side. Now bend your left leg just a little so that you can push yourself up on an inhale. Heels and toes out, find star again. We're not going to lift onto the tippy toes. Exhale, goddess pose, nice and deep. Inhale to straighten, the right foot comes to the left again. Cross the left leg over the right this time. Squeeze the inner thighs, hold onto the left wrist and pull to the right. Inhale, swap the front leg to the back, swap the wrists and pull to the left. And inhale to the center. Exhale, find the big toes together touching, small gap between the heels, and just take a breath or two in Tadasana. Notice any sensations in the body that has been activated. And then slowly opening up the eyes, coming back down onto the mat, onto your knees into wisdom pose. Bring your left hand a little bit to the front. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the right hand under the left, laying the side of the face down onto the mat. You can use the left hand to push into the mat if you want an upper body stretch, or you can simply lie here and breathe into the back of the right shoulder. Pushing into the left hand, inhale the right arm up to the sky again. Exhale, we'll swap sides, right hand comes flat. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale to thread. Either holding here or pushing into the right hand to open the chest, twisting the spine. And then pushing into the right hand, inhale the left arm up to the sky. exhale, coming down, and you can lie all the way onto your back for Shavasana. Let's just hug the knees in for a second. Inhale, bring the nose to the knees, create space between the shoulders, and exhale, stretch the legs, palms to the sides facing up, relaxing all the joints in the body, and then all the tiny muscles around the joints, into the face and into the jaw, as you allow the whole body to take rest. You can gently start to move the toes and the fingers again. Deepen the breath. And hugging the knees. Roll to the side. And slowly push yourself up to sit. Ending in Sukhasana with your eyes closed. Take a moment to just feel the expansion in the body and in the mind. And the groundedness and the anchoring into the breath. And bringing the hands into prayer as you bow your head to close. Namaste.